Hi guys, thanks for tuning into my channel today. So I wanted to make a video talking about the pros and cons regarding the Chanel wallet on chain. This is a great little bag. So if you have been thinking about purchasing this bag, I'm just like, what is on here? Anyways, if you've been thinking about buying this bag and are undecided, stay tuned for this video because there's going to be a lot of good little things maybe you haven't thought about. Reasons maybe why you might not like this bag and reasons as to why you might really like this bag. So keep watching. So I just wanted to talk about things that I like and things that maybe could be better or maybe reasons why you might not like it. So I wrote down some things. Okay, so we're going to start off with the pros of the Chanel wallet on chain. Okay, so some of the pros are obviously, in my opinion, the classic design. This is such a classy bag in the sense that I think it's very timeless. It also looks really good with like almost any outfit. It's something that will really merge with your wardrobe well. It will always be in fashion. It's simple yet stylish. I just think it's a really pretty design. You know, you can't really go wrong. It's quite simple, just the quilting. And so to me, that is a pro. It's something that you're going to have in your wardrobe for a long time and you don't have to worry that it's going to be a trendy piece or go out of style. So I think that's really positive. Second pro, it holds its value and potentially may even increase in value. So if you are concerned that, you know, this item, because it's so pricey, it might, you know, just lose its value and you're wasting your money. I would say that's not true, especially if you take good care of it. You can always sell this later on the resale market and get, you know, most of your money back, possibly even more, you know, depending how long you've had it. It's something that can be worn in the daytime as well as nighttime, so it's easy to transition. You can bring this out like shopping with you all day and then you can go for dinner with the same bag and look really stylish and nice. So it's just like an easy, no-brainer purse to bring with you. Also, it's a really good purse to travel with because of the fact that like you don't have to bring a bunch of different bags. You could just bring this bag aside from like your normal bigger bag that you might want to bring, but this would always look good in the evening. And then also you could even wear it in the day if you want. It's safe too to wear in the day while traveling because it's a crossbody, so it's going to be a little bit harder for somebody to snatch it off of you. So I think that's a real positive regarding this bag. Another pro I find with this bag, and I guess it's how you look at it, but it's like, okay, I keep calling it a bag and it's essentially a wallet. I do still consider it a bag because you can put stuff in it. I guess it's just like each to their own how they feel about this. But another positive, I guess, in a sense, is that it is a lower price point at Chanel. So it kind of gives you the opportunity to own a Chanel purse or bag without having to spend like $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. I'm in Canada, so this retailed, when I got it in October, it was $2,800 plus tax. I have already seen that these have gone up in price. Chanel does price increases every year. I think once a year, maybe 2 times a year. I don't know. I'm pretty sure for sure every year. And I think it is being sold for like $3,200 plus tax now. I could be wrong, but I think it went up quite a bit. So that relates back to what I was saying, like even though it's an insane amount of money, it holds its value or even will go up in value. But yeah, so you know, it's more money than a typical wallet at Chanel, but at the same time it's not nearly as much money as a actual bag from Chanel. So I would say, you know, to get a Chanel bag, like it's cheaper than getting like a classic flap or like the I love, what is it, the top handle one. I'm so bad with names, I forget. Hopefully I'll insert it and show you guys. Anyways, it's just like so much cheaper than most bags at Chanel, of course. So it gets you something from Chanel, which is really nice, and it's like way less money. Also, one kind of pro, I guess, like considering if this is a wallet, is it is more than a wallet, and you can fit some stuff in here. I actually used it the other night. I still have like this random huge package of gum in here, but you can fit like lip gloss. That's all I have in here, and then I have my cards in the card slots. But yeah, you can fit like your phone. I had my phone in here. I had this package of gum. I had lip liner, and you could fit like your keys in here as well still, and potentially have a little bit of room. So, you know, it's not that bad of a size considering it is a wallet. And then there's like a zipper compartment. I think this is good to put maybe like parking tickets or money if you want. I don't know. But yeah, so it's a decent size considering it's a wallet, I guess. Okay, so let's move on to the cons about this bag. Okay, obviously this might be number one for most people, and yeah, it's really for sure like an issue with me, is the price. This is ridiculously expensive considering what it is, considering how small it is, considering it's just a purse or a wallet. Like it's a lot of money to pay, and definitely that is a con. But at the same time, like I said, if you take care of it, you can, if you don't want it one day, you can always sell it and get your money back, or possibly even make, you know, a little bit of money. So even though it's a negative up front, in the end, it could be okay, it could be worth it. But definitely the price, you know, nobody wants to pay that much for this. That sucks. So yeah. Another con, I guess you could say, that there is with this bag or wallet is, of course, the size. It's not very big, but like I said, you know, considering it is technically a wallet, it does fit, you know, kind of your essentials. But if you do want to bring, like, say your sunglasses with you as well as your phone, you're probably not going to be able to fit that in here. So you definitely have to choose what you are bringing with you, which can kind of, I guess, be a negative in some ways. You know, it's something to think about, especially considering the price you're paying. Like, you know, you can get a different bag from, you know, you can get a nice bag from Louis Vuitton or from maybe like Miu Miu or a different brand anyways for the money. And then of course, like the money at Chanel, this, you know, is just getting you this small wallet on chain. So definitely like what you can fit, I guess, is a downfall. But if you do think of it as a wallet and not a bag, then it actually fits a fair amount. So it just depends how you look at it. One other con, I would say, or negative to me, seems to be the strap and not the chain. I feel like the chain is really nice and substantial. I think it's the leather that is woven in between the chain just seems quite thin to me, and I feel like you'd have to be careful it's not going to catch on anything. I feel like if it was to like hook on something, it could potentially rip. Also, I do think with time, like the edges of the leather are going to fray a little bit, just because in some spots I can already kind of see that happening. It's extremely minimal, but it is something that I notice, and I could see kind of getting worse in the future with more wear of this bag. Another, I think the biggest con for me is the length of the strap. This is a really long strap, and I know a lot of people are shorter than me too, and like so many people have said the same thing about this bag. They feel this is like I think the number one downfall of the bag is the length of the strap. I'm 5'6", almost 5'7". I'm going to show you what it looks like on me. So it definitely, like, I can barely touch it with my hand like this. Of course I can go like this, but see, it's not even touching. It's quite a long bag. You know, if it's on the back of you, or this is so awkward, or like kind of on your front, it's, I don't know, it's hitting below my hip bone and it's pretty long. I think it's too long. Crossbody, it sits like this, or in the front like this, and it's just, again, a little bit too long. I think it should be like, ideally, I don't know, here I guess it would stick out, but like maybe, I don't know, it just seems long. Maybe crossbody's not that bad, but like this on my shoulder I feel is long. I feel like it should be like here. It's just a bit long. Another con with this bag, even though it doesn't bother me, it might really bother some, and I almost forgot to show you guys this, but when you open it up, there is this zipper here, this little tab, and this, when shut, presses against the leather inside right here. So it's kind of leaving a small mark. I think with time it's definitely going to get worse. When I'm not using it, I do use the protective cloth to, like, that goes over here during storage, which is helping to prevent it, I guess, be so bad, like, so it doesn't get worse or that bad, but at the same time it is still leaving a mark. So I just think there's nothing really I can do about it. It's just gonna happen regardless, and it's something that I have come to terms with about this bag. The way I see it, at least it's on the inside, and it's not too big of a deal. It's not affecting the wear of the bag, but it might bother some. And so if you see, you know, bags on chains on the resale market and they haven't had this little dent, this is pretty much like unavoidable. So don't think that there's something wrong with that bag. It's just gonna happen. It's gonna happen to a brand new bag from the store as well as it is happening to mine. This sums up my video. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. If you own the Chanel wallet on chain, feel free to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the bag. Let me know what are some positives and negatives of the bag to you. I'd really love to read your guys' comments, and they'll for sure be helpful to other people looking to buy this bag. And yeah, thanks so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!